When people think of Russia, they often think of the past, a place of cold streets, red banners, and echoes of history. But is that the full picture? Let's open it up layer by layer.
Конечно, Россия — это далеко не только Москва и не далеко не только Санкт-Петербург. Это вообще-то огромная страна. По-моему, там только часовых поясов 6 или 8 даже. Вот. И много городов, все они с историей. И не только русские люди живут в России. В России много национальных республик. И вот мы сейчас, на самом деле, мы находимся в регионе Башкирии, в его столице, в городе Уфа. И, собственно, мы здесь родились, выросли и живем.
Да, и если в России в одном регионе может быть зима, идти снег, то где-то в Сочи может быть уже весна и цвести все.
Бываем за границей, и мы видим, как иностранцы приезжают в Россию. У нас, собственно, такие же магазины, такие же рестораны, сетевые рестораны, и тот же Макдональдс до недавнего времени был, сейчас он заменен, но на самом деле остался. Вот. И любой человек, приехавший из-за границы в Россию, может найти здесь те же привычные для себя элементы жизни. Да, я знаю, что в Европе, в Америке, в Великобритании люди больше улыбаются, они дружелюбны. В России это немножко другая традиция. У нас принято улыбаться, когда на самом деле смешно. Если ситуация обычная, то мы не улыбаемся. Но это не значит, что мы от этого более злые. Просто люди вам точно так же помогут. Просто делают это без улыбки. Это просто особенность менталитета нашего.
Я не думаю, что люди за границей точно себе представляют, как выглядит Россия внутри. Россия очень разнообразная, и чтобы увидеть ее, нужно приехать. Наш регион, например, не является туристическим. Здесь у нас достаточно мало туристов бывает, но есть что посмотреть.
Конечно, то, как воспринимается мир через экран телевизора, это не является никогда правдой. На самом деле, то, что мы здесь, люди, видим, как показывают, изображают западные страны, у нас по телевизору, очень мало соответствует тому, что в реальной жизни. Конечно, картинка не соответствует. Но это работает в обе стороны. То же самое, то, что про Россию видят люди с той стороны, и им кажется, что здесь мы живем в какой-то тюрьме, это тоже не соответствует действительности.
For me personally, the coolest thing is the diversity that we have, actually. So much so that the word Russian translates in two different ways into Russian language. One word is for all Russian citizens, and then the other word that strictly covers the ethnic Russian people. And, that comes with the understanding that we in Russia are diverse, and it's not only Russian culture that is celebrated here. And so what's very typical is for people to have very diverse backgrounds on a personal level. I myself am a representative of two different ethnicities. My mom is Tatar and my dad is a Jew, which means that I have a deep connection to Islamic and Turkic cultures, such as all the different celebrations that are also celebrated in this particular region of Bashkortostan, because the cultures of Bashkir people and Tatar people is very close. And also I have a very deep cultural understanding of Judaism and just Jewish people in general in Russia. I would definitely confirm that Russia is a country of contrast, and first you see the typical city structure, which would normally consist of the old town built during the Russian Empire, and then the bulk of the Russian cities would normally consist of Khrushchevka buildings built during Khrushchev, the ruler of the Soviet Union at some point, and then the newer developments that are popular within younger generations built in the last few years. And that kind of covers the difference in generations and what they need, what they see the priority as, functional buildings, or maybe very elaborate buildings in terms of architecture. And then culturally, as I've said before, since we have many ethnicities and cultures represented in Russia, you may see a mosque and then 5 minutes away you'll see a church, and that's a very typical thing for, I would say, most regions, because even regions that are wildly Russian ethnically, they would still have representation of other cultures. I think just for the natural reason that Russia is such a big country, but also it's a different alphabet, it's a different language, it's quite a bit a different culture. So I think naturally there would some unknown territory would follow because of that. I think that's the reason why a lot of people have a misunderstanding or poor understanding of what Russia is.
Well, actually, like Russian teens are basically the same as everyone else. There are some who dedicated to their studies, but like some live for the party, but also there are some who just trying to chasing their dreams. I think that education in Russia is pretty accessible because there are many opportunities to study for free. Like if you successfully pass your finals, that's why like almost everyone going to uni after finishing school. If you want to get to like top rank universities, there is like a really high like competition to these budget places. That's why many end up paying for it. The career prospects available to Russian university graduates vary on their like field of study. For example, right now I'm studying data science, and for my career path, like a traditional degree is not the most not a crucial factor to be successful in the future. What's more important and more valid is to having relevant experience in this like field and have hard skills. Well, what's great about university is that it provides like a bunch of internships. Also, outside of uni, we have like in Russia we have a lot of like online courses available, not only for students but for everyone, especially in IT sphere right now. And in some cases, like completion of such courses valued more than a traditional degree. We have the same problems, the same like lives that we live. Like some of us are really like want to see the world, like want to go traveling or even settling in some like other countries. There are some people who want to stay here and to like I don't know, find a job and live like a happier life in Moscow, for example. Yes, we have like our problems as a country, but it does not really affect the way like teenagers live.
What you see from a distance is never the full story. Russia is more than its past, more than what you hear. It's a country of many lives, ordinary, complicated, and beautiful. Some things will surprise you, some will feel familiar, but you only see them if you look beyond the surface.